Hi guys! What happened to you, cutie?
Nothing.
Arab is in little bit of pain today. His leg is hurting. You know about growing pains? I think that is what is happening to us. Right, Arab?
No, I might have to go to the doctor tomorrow. But this thing, growing pain only happens while I'm sleeping.
Oh, so this
I'm
is
so sleepy.
Arab and this is Arab's mama. My name is Preeti. Hello, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to go to... Where are we going? Can anybody guess where are we going? If you are here, just say a hello in the comment section so that we know you are here. Hey Veer, hi. And who do we have? Neerav, hi. We missed you yesterday, buddy. Where were you? Did you join us yesterday? All right, Arav, should we tell them where are we going today?
To China. It's a Chinese tale.
We are going to China.
But it's a fiction storybook. Magic isn't true.
You already gave the spoilers, didn't you?
Spiders.
Spoilers means, well, you already tell them what is the secret. That is the spoiler. I never talked about magic, but Arav gave you the spoiler. Come on, the magic hat is shaking. The magic hat is shaking. And what do we say to the magic hat?
Agradabra salaka masala. There's one story today.
There's one story today. And
Hi, Swati.
hi, Ria. Let's go right into the story. Are you all ready? Fasten your seat belts. Be ready with your listening ears. And I can see you are all of you sitting properly. Awesome. Here we go right inside the story. The magic paintbrush. Do you have a paintbrush, Arav?
Of course, everybody
Do you have a paintbrush? Do you like to paint? Do you like to paint, Arav?
Yeah.
Okay. This story is by M.J. York, like New York. M.J. York. And the beautiful pictures are by Cat Zaza. They have some unique names, isn't it?
Yeah.
This magical folk tale tells of a boy who awakes from a dream with a paintbrush that brings his drawings to life. Do you believe in magic?
Nope.
Do you believe in magic?
You can say yes, but that's not true magic.
I believe in magic.
I don't.
I believe that we create our own magic. Because whatever you really want, Arav, there's a dialogue, they say whatever you really want, you can make it happen. And the entire universe helps you to make it happen.
Wow, look at the picture.
Look at the picture. Is that a dragon?
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. All right, let's go. Once upon a time, a boy named Ma Ling lived in China. Ma Ling was an orphan. Do you know what is the meaning of orphan?
No.
Orphan is a child who doesn't have mother or father. The mother and father are not there with him anymore.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Today I read a book about Li Ling. They have the same thing. A lot of Chinese use Ling as their name.
As Ling as their name. That's right. So Ma Ling was an orphan. That means he didn't have
any
parents. He was poor, but he was polite and he was kind, and he wished to help other people. He had no one to take care of him. That's terrible, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
He gathered firewood and he herded cattle to earn his keep. That means, the sheep and cows?
Yeah.
He would take them to graze grass in the meadows and stuff, and people will give him little bit of money. So that's how he would earn some money and do a living and make a living. Okay? Because he had no adults to take care of him, right?
Yeah.
Let's find out. More than anything else, Ma Ling wished to become a painter. But his clothes were shabby and he had no money. No painter would teach him. They would shoo him away. Hey, go away, boy, go away. You don't have any money. We cannot teach you. Look at your clothes. You look so dirty. You're so filthy. We cannot teach you. Go away, boy. Shoo, shoo. Everybody would shoo him away. And he did not have enough money to buy paints or a paintbrush to do painting on his own. Do all of you have paints and paintbrush? See how lucky we all are, right? We have our parents with us, we have colors, paints, paintbrush, we have nice clothes, we get nice food to eat, right?
Yeah.
We are also lucky, right?
Yeah.
Can we thank God for giving us so much?
Thank
Dear
you,
God, thank you for giving us so much. Marling asked the village schoolmaster if he could have a small old brush, but the schoolmaster refused. What could an orphan boy like you know about painting? He sneered. But Marling was still determined to be a painter. Did he give up?
No.
So he scratched pictures of mountains and oceans in the mud. He's very resourceful. Even though he did not have any paints or paintbrush or any color, mud belongs to everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what he did, he used his nails to scratch in the mud and he drew mountains and oceans in the mud. Very good, isn't it?
Hmm?
He took branches of the trees after they burned in a fire and then they turned black, the branches, right?
Yeah.
He used the black ends as a pencil to draw birds and deer. Those were his favorites. Birds and
Deer.
what are your favorite animals or things? What are your favorite animals or things? So Marling was very resourceful. He would scratch the mud and he would use the charred, the burned end of the branches and use it as a pencil to draw birds and deer on the rocks. And he even wet his finger and used the water to draw flowers and fish on rocks. Whoa! He doesn't give up for sure. One night, after a long day of working and drawing, Marling fell into a deep, deep, deep sleep. He was sleeping. He dreamed he was visited by a kind old man. And in the dream, the old man handed Marling a paintbrush. This paintbrush can do much good, whispered the old man, and the dream faded away. When Marling woke up, he was grasping a paintbrush in his hands. Whoa! This comes as a
Shock.
wow, where did the paintbrush come from? It was small and old, and it was missing half its bristles. It wasn't a very good paintbrush, very old. But the thing was, it was a paintbrush, Marling's first paintbrush. So it made Marling very, very happy and chirpy and excited. See, if we will get an old paintbrush like that, what will we say? Not good. Yeah, I don't like it. Mama, can you buy me a new paintbrush? This is old, there are no bristles, dirty, right? But look at Marling. It was his first paintbrush ever, and he
Was very,
very happy about it. So Marling, he took ashes and water and he made ink. You know what are ashes?
No.
You know the branches when they burn in the fire, the black powder which comes out of the branches or wood. Have you seen those that kind of a black powder?
Yeah.
So what he did, he mixed that black powder in water and he made black ink. He for sure is a clever boy. Then he dipped the brush and then began to paint on a flat white rock. What do you think he will paint first thing?
On a board.
Yes, his brush strokes quickly outlined a bird, and when he completed the final feather and finishing of the bird chirped and flew away from the drawing. Oh, this comes as a
Shock.
Marling could hardly believe it. He thought he must be dreaming, so he decided to test the brush again. I must test this brush again. Once again, what do you think he will draw this time?
A deer.
A deer. Once again, he dipped his brush in the ink and he began to paint on the flat white rock. His brush strokes quickly outlined the shape of a deer. And when he added the last spot on the deer sprang from the rock and leapt away.
But Mama,
This comes as a...
sure. But how is it painted?
How is it painted?
Yeah.
He painted it with the black charcoal ink. Remember?
But then it's its own color.
But when it's coming out of the painting, see, inside the painting it's black in color. When it's coming out of the painting, it's a real deer, no? So it will have the real deer color.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
It turns alive. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't
Yeah.
it? It is a magic paintbrush, exclaimed Marling. He went to the village and began to help people. Is this the end of the story?
Nope.
When he saw a child, he painted a toy. When he saw a hungry person, he painted rice and tea. And when he saw a farmer, he painted cows and new iron plows. With help from Marling and his magic paintbrush, the people of the village began to prosper. All of them had food to eat. All of them had whatever they wanted because of the help of Marling. Before long, word of Marling and his magic paintbrush reached the emperor. The emperor was a greedy man. He wanted all the riches and all the magic in the world for himself. He wanted Marling's magic paintbrush very, very badly. Soldiers came to Marling's village and grabbed Marling. Marling held tight to his paintbrush. The soldiers took the boy to the emperor's palace. When they arrived, Marling bowed to the emperor. How can I be of service, O wise emperor? He asked the emperor. Paint me a dragon, ordered the emperor. Marling realized the emperor was cruel and greedy. Instead of a dragon, he painted a spiny, tiny lizard. The lizard flicked its tongue. How? And sauntered off. The emperor was furious that Marling had disobeyed him. He took the magic paintbrush from Marling and threw Marling in a dungeon, dark, dark dungeon. Then the emperor gave the magic paintbrush to a famous artist and he ordered the artist to paint him piles of gold coins. The artist obeyed the emperor, but every coin he painted turned into an ordinary drop. The emperor realized the paintbrush only worked for Marling. Soldiers came to the dungeon and they brought Marling to the emperor again. The emperor said, Marling, if you paint what I asked you to paint, I will send you home to your village. But if you don't obey, I'm gonna throw you in the dungeon forever. Marling knew the emperor would never let him go home as long as he had the magic paintbrush because the emperor was greedy. He would always ask Marling to draw something or the other. In reality, the emperor planned that he's never ever gonna let Marling go to his village. So what Marling did, he thought of a plan. We already know Marling was clever, right?
Yeah.
How resourceful he was.
Yeah, I know.
So he pretended to agree with the emperor. The emperor made his first request. Paint me a tree made of silver and a mountain made of gold. The soldiers, they brought soft white paper and fine colored inks. These type of inks Marling had never ever seen in his life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so He was looking at the inks very with so much curiosity, and he began his task. The emperor looked over his shoulder. Is he doing the job correctly or not? Or is he again draw something foolish like a lizard? Yeah? So the emperor was watching over closely. First, Marling painted a wide ocean with waves in it. The emperor exclaimed, "Where is my tree?" "Have patience, my emperor," Marling replied. Then he painted an island in the ocean. On the island were trees made of silver and mountains made of gold. Huh? Did Marling give in to emperor's request? Is he going to obey the emperor?
Let's see.
Let's find out. "That's better," said the emperor. "Now paint me a boat so that I can cross the ocean and go to the island." So Marling painted a very fine sailboat for the emperor. It had large red sails and a dragon's head on its prow. The emperor approved of Marling's work. "This is good." And then, as soon as the boat came to life, he boarded the boat because he wanted to go to the island which had the silver tree and the golden mountains, right?
Yeah.
Now the emperor said, "Send me a breeze," like the breeze, "to blow me to the island." So Marling added wispy, curved lines, and the boat slowly moved away from the shore. Whoa, Marling can also create wind. That's interesting. But the emperor was greedy. He said, "Faster, faster." So Marling drew more lines and made them longer and bolder than the first lines. And the wind started to blow harder, and the boat moved more quickly toward the island. But the emperor was greedy, so he called for more wind. "Give me more wind." Marling added more and more lines until the wind blew with the strength of 10 hurricanes. You know how powerful that is? That is almost like a storm in the sea. The ship sped toward the island over the choppy, rough sea. But then the strongest gust of wind, because of the hurricane, it caught the ship's sail and the ship flipped over and sank. The emperor, however, he did not sink. He swam ashore on the island alone with his trees of silver and his mountains of gold. Did the emperor knew a way to come back to his kingdom?
No.
So he is stuck in that island with trees of silver and mountains of gold forever. That's what you get for being greedy.
But then how can she come out?
Who is she?
That lady, she can come out from the picture if she wants.
Which he didn't draw the lady yet. Don't look at the picture.
Okay.
Let's read what happens next. And then after that, because the emperor would never ever come back from the island, right?
Yeah.
So Marling traveled from village to village. He went back to his village, painting toys for the children, tea and rice for the hungry people, and beautiful birds and flowers for everyone's delight. And wherever he went, he made everybody very, very happy. So this was a Chinese folk tale. Can you spot China on the map?
Yeah, it's
It's red in color.
How do I know?
It's the neighbor of India, isn't
I
it?
know. India is right next to it. It's type of below.
Correct.
How do I know?
Right. So in China they still tell
And
the
this is
story.
Africa.
Yes. So in China they still tell the story.
Russia.
In China they still tell the story of the magic paintbrush.
Russia.
Acha,
Africa.
can I tell you something? I know you know so many countries. Can I tell you something about folk tales? See, folk tales have heroes. So who is the hero of this story? Can you tell me who's the
Marling.
this was a quiz. You were supposed to whisper.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know.
Okay, so they have heroes like Marling, and they have some bad people. Who was the bad people in this story? Write down in the comment section.
Whisper, man.
Arav is going to whisper. Arav is right. You know? So the good people and the bad people in folk tales, they stretch our imagination. You know, these things, they cannot happen in real life. These are not true. These are just characters in folk tales.
I know.
Like little boys can fly in folk tales, animals can talk. And in this story, paintbrushes are magical.
Yeah, I know.
But such stories like folk tales, they tell us very good lessons. So this folk tale, what does it tell you? What do you learn from this?
Be good.
Always be.
Ever be bad.
Don't be so greedy, right?
Yep.
What else? Was Malin kind
Yep.
and generous?
Yeah.
Does it teaches you to be kind and help everybody? If Malin wanted, he could have created lots and lots of toys for his own self with the magic paintbrush. He didn't need to share it with anybody, but he chose to
Share it.
create things for everybody, isn't it? So I'm going to ask you one question. Are you ready for the quiz? So one more quiz for you. If you had a magic paintbrush, what would you paint? You have to know that it would come to life, okay? Tell me your answers. If you had a magic paintbrush, what would you paint?
India, and I can go to Tats and Tatu's house.
Oh, that is so sweet. So Araf says he would paint India with his magic paintbrush so that he can go and visit his Dadu and Dadi. That's so sweet, Araf. All of you, you also let us know in the comment what would you paint, and let us find out who was the bad person in this story. Emperor, that's correct, Ariman. Very good, Neerav. That's right, Ria. That's right.
Shweta.
Manya, that's right, Anirudh, Emperor. Shubhangi, correct. Oh, we are getting so many good answers. And the moral of the story shared by Anirudh is we should be kind and clever, just like Maling, right?
Yep.
You should be resourceful. Even if you don't have something, you can create it. That's why I say, Araf, you can create your own magic. See, even when Maling didn't have any paintbrush or colors, what did he do? He used mud to paint. Yeah?
Yeah.
He used the ashes to create ink, isn't it? So we can create our own magic. We can make things happen, right?
A third close one, but the spelling is wrong, but it's still correct.
Let's see.
A cow.
Oh, Sia will draw a cow. You love cow, don't you, Sia? Ria will draw a lovely flower. I love flowers. Their fragrances are just amazing. Anirudh will paint toy cars and trucks. Whoa, where would you park them, Anirudh? If you have too many cars and truck, you have to think about that.
Oh.
Ariman says things to help people who don't have a lot. Just like Maling, right? Maling did that. That's very good. Ariman, that's very kind and generous. So we hope you love this story, this Chinese folk tale. And tomorrow we'll see you with another story. Take care of yourself. Tata.
Tata for now.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.